Yeah, I'm excited too, man. I'm excited too. I don't want to waste anyone's time. We want to walk you guys through everything you need to absolutely be successful. Now, real quick, I want to just take a poll. Who here is new to Rise Network? Give me a 2 in the chat if you're new. If this is your first webinar you've been on with us, if you're like, what are these guys doing? What's happening here? Someone invited me. They told me these crazy guys are doing some cool stuff. I want to see what's going on. I want to kick off 2020 the right way and actually have a sustainable business moving into 2020 and have a game plan for the next decade to actually be successful online. If that's you, let me know. For those of you who have been with us for a while, hop on the chat, give me a 2 or give me a 3 and say, yeah, I just want to see who's been here for a while, because I know we have a lot of members that are on here that's been with us since we got started just a few months ago. So very cool. Good to see everyone here. I'm really excited to have you guys here. And what we're going to do is, if you're new here and you're kind of on the fence, you're not sure what's going on or if this is the right income vehicle for you, we're going to go ahead and show you how it is and why it is. Because I want you to think of something. You know, you need to ask yourself a couple questions right now. A lot of you have income goals, right? You want to get to a certain level. Maybe that's $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $500 a month. And in fact, toss that number in the chat for me. Whatever your monthly income goal is that you want to be at for 2020, toss it in the chat for me. I want to see it. Okay? Yeah, 25K, 10K, 5K, a couple hundred a month. All right? So we have people everywhere from $50,000 all the way down to a couple $100s a month, right? And what they want to earn and what they want to build and what they want to come into their life. But the question is, how are you going to get there? What's the system you're going to use? What's the strategy? What's the business model you're going to use to get there? And I guarantee you that it's not the one you've been trying to do for the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. The decade is over. It's done. Okay? And every once in a while, every couple of years even, you might have to change what you're doing to reach your goals. We're at a tipping point right now. There's so many things that are happening on the online space. There's so many things that you might have tried and done before in the past that simply don't work. If you've tried network marketing, affiliate marketing, e-commerce, let me know in the chat if those have failed for you. Even if you were successful in them, I want to know right now, are they failing for you? Are those models failing for you? Because here's the thing. It's not the same as it was even 2, 3 years ago. We made a lot of money and helped a lot of people grow incomes in the affiliate marketing space, the network marketing space, and inside the e-commerce space, right? We did some really insane numbers there. But those tactics, those strategies, that vehicle is not what it used to be in any of those different places, because of the way technology has changed, the way the world has shifted. All right. And so right now you actually have an opportunity to make 2020 your best year and actually have this next decade be just astronomical for you. But it's not going to happen outside of this system, because most people that you're hearing from right now are stuck in the old ways of doing business. They're not building in the new way that you have to in order to succeed. The only reason why we know this is because we lived through that old ways. We watched them come up, rise, and we watched them fail. And we changed our ways. We implemented something totally different that's going to help you actually succeed in 2020 beyond. So what I want to do is I want to turn this over to Hitesh, and he's going to walk you guys through this business model. And then he's going to kick it on back to me, and I'm going to show you this business model in actual action. I'm going to give you guys some cool updates that are happening on the platform. And yeah, it's guys, it's time. It's time. So Hitesh, if you're still there, let me know. Let me kick it on over to you so you can walk these guys through the business model that they're going to exploit in 2020 and beyond with the Rise Network. Are you there, buddy?
Absolutely, I am here. And guys, if you're hearing this, apparently the voice of future has an Indian accent. So sorry about that. So guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on my screen share, because it's very important that first of all, we visually understand what we are trying to do as a business model. Once you visually understand this, once you understand the whole picture behind this, then it becomes very easy for you to figure out two very critical things. One, what is it that you need to do on a daily basis to actually generate an income? And second, what do you need to do to make it sustainable so that it will keep growing over time without you having to do it yourself? Okay, so that's the question. What is the future? Okay, I'm going to start this off by simply asking a very, very easy question, hopefully for most of you. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be the landlord who gets benefit of the appreciation of a building, owns the building, can earn rental income from it, but has some upfront cost? Do you want to be a builder who builds these properties, puts in the cost and sells it to the landlord? Obviously, you have some management there. Or do you want to be a realtor? You kind of don't have a responsibility, but you really don't have any equity in the system either. Who do you want to be in this equation? Well, I see a lot of the answers coming in. Yeah, you actually don't want to be any of them. I love how many of you say, I want to be a landlord, but look, here's the reality. What you want to be is, you want to be Airbnb, okay? Where you don't build the buildings, you don't negotiate anything, you're not a landlord, you don't have any responsibilities at all, but you make money every time there is any kind of activity in your entire network. That's who you need to be in the future, okay? People who feel like, oh, I'm going to build this audience and I'm going to control that audience and they're just going to follow me, just doesn't happen anymore, okay? You see that even on social media, there's people who had massive followings 2 years ago, they are nowhere today, okay? So you have to understand that you have to actually build a network and be a part of a network where you get paid on any activity at all. I'm going to give one more very, very simple example of this. For those of you who have been on the e-commerce side, who do you want to be? Do you want to be a manufacturer who has high margins and you control, a lot of your business, but you have upfront costs? Do you want to be the importer who imports the products into the US? Or do you want to be the Amazon seller who lists them on Amazon and just sells them to the customer and makes money? No, Karen, you do not want to be the vendor. You want to be essentially Jeff Bezos or an Amazon shareholder, okay? A big shareholder, because you make money regardless of what happens across this entire platform, right? It doesn't matter who is manufacturing, who is importing, and who is listing the product. You make money without worrying about each of those individual facets of it, okay? So that's what you want to do as well. So in the future, you want to look at creating a network where your income rises every time any activity happens across it. Hence the name Rise Network, okay? So let's ask a very simple question. What is the Rise Network? Why is this such an important thing? And what is the one thing that you can focus on with it to actually get to your goals, okay? So I noticed earlier, a lot of you put about 10,000 a month as your goal. Okay, and we'll actually do a backwards calculation towards the end of this webinar to get to that point, okay? So let's look at this. What is Rise Network? Rise Network is a network of products, affiliates or distributors, whatever you want to call them, and consumers. And every time some activity happens across all of this, a product is sold somewhere, an affiliate makes a sale somewhere, a consumer buys a product somewhere for self-consumption or to give it to somebody else or to gift it to someone, you generate some revenue, okay? That's what Rise Network is designed to do. And the two things that you need to understand increase your income in this equation is when you get more consumers or when you get more business partners, let's call them distributors, inside your system. So how does it work? Where do the products come from? The products come from companies like Unbox, which is a billion-dollar company. There's massive companies like that. We're going to be looking at multiple other companies. That's not the only one, but we have companies like that we leverage for their products. We like to say we exploit them for their products because it's a more aggressive term. Then you have affiliates and distributors. Now, how do you build a massive network of affiliates or distributors? That's what's so unique about Rise. You will actually get to see on this webinar exactly how you're going to generate a pretty massive sales force of your own on pretty much autopilot. And then finally, the consumer side gets taken care of for you, because within your network, as you increase the number of distributors or number of business partners, if you call them, the number of consumer sales also start kicking up. All right. That's what you're really going for. The future is all about how much can you leverage and how much can you automate. That's all we're going to focus on. And that's what the entire Rise Network system works on as well. So there's actually a very interesting thing. One of the things that, that Kevin mentioned earlier is that we kind of changed our ways. We started focusing on different things. What we noticed is a very strong correlation between your income and how much total activity is happening in your network, regardless of which products were being sold. We used to think that was all about having the perfect product and the perfect setup and the perfect advertising, and it's just not the case anymore. It's just about getting as big of distribution as possible, as wide of distribution as possible, and to make it as low barrier as possible. Okay, so when you go through this walkthrough in about 3.5 minutes from now, you will actually get to see all of that in front of you, why it happens. So all you have to look at is that your correlation looks something like this. It's very, very interesting to me just to do statistical stuff because of my Indian heritage. I guess I have some kind of a weird addiction to numbers. A linear growth in the total number of participants in your network results in an exponential growth in your income. Okay, now you can let that marinate in your head. You can, dissect it 1,000 different ways over the next 20 minutes or so as we go through everything else. But just remember this, the linear increase in the number of people you have participating in your network results in an exponential increase in your income. Okay, so Kevin, what I would like you to do is walk everybody through exactly how Rise Network automates this entire process of generating and essentially grooming these big time sales forces for them inside of Rise Network, how that whole flow actually works. And then as Kevin walks you guys through this, you're going to be asking 2 questions to yourself. And if possible, I would like you to write them down on a piece of paper, ideally, instead of typing them somewhere. You want to carefully pay attention to what is it that you will be doing in this entire process. Okay, these are your actions. So pay close attention because Kevin is going to highlight certain things and he's going to mention this is what you are going to do. So these are your actions. You're going to pay attention to them. And then you also want to pay attention to what will be done on your behalf. Okay, these are your points of leverage. That means these are things happening for you despite you not doing anything for them directly. Okay, so pay close attention to it. Kevin, please take over the screen. And if you can walk everybody through from the beginning of what happens when they begin in their Rise Network account, your free Rise Network account, and how that actually translates into a pretty massive income for them, that would be beautiful.
In order to take somebody from they don't know who you are to purchasing products and actually becoming an asset, right? Actually building an income for you, you want to send them down something like this. Okay, this is how Rise Network does this for you. And you should see this. Traffic going to your Rise Network link, and it's going to be building you multiple things. It's going to be building you an unbox network of people who are buying and selling products, economic activity. I'm going to walk you guys slowly through that. And you want to be building a personal list so that you have distribution. And we're going to be able to pick up all of the heavy lifting for you on 100% autopilot. I'm going to show you how this works. So inside of the Rise Network, you have one link that you need to send out to people. And if you do this, I'm going to walk you through everything that's going to happen because you sent them through that one link. And this one link, none of you guys have actually seen yet. All right. So I'm going to play a video for you because this is the one. Yeah, this is the one link that you guys are going to be getting access to. So I'm actually going to go ahead and kick this back on and play computer sound. And I'm going to play a video for you. All right. This video you guys haven't seen, so pay very close attention to this because it really outlines what the Rise Network does for you and how it builds you an income and how we're using this exploitation model in order to grow your income. Now on stage, on this one page right here that you're going to be sharing with people, you're going to see Hitesh and you're going to see me. That's me and him on stage. I don't know why I'm smiling at him. I should be frowning. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you.
That actually makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this video for you. I know a lot of you have been in the Rise Network for a while. You haven't seen this before, so pay close attention to this. And this will give you a very big idea of what the Rise Network is going to do for you. I want to take a minute and welcome you and say congrats on receiving the invitation to the Rise Network. You're about to have access to this platform 100% free, and it'll be your gateway to financial freedom. Now, in the last decade, from 2010 to 2019, my partners and I have generated over $40 million with affiliate marketing, network marketing, and e-commerce, and we've helped tens of thousands of entrepreneurs attain freedom from the 9-to-5 grind. But that decade has come to an end. And a lot of the strategies that we used, taught, and others are clinging to right now do not work as well as they did even just a few years ago. And I guarantee you felt this. You've probably tried MLMs, network marketing companies, affiliate marketing. You've probably taken a shot at e-commerce, and 2019 has left you wondering what's next, as there's been a huge decline for the average person in all of those fields. So what is next? What is the next business model that you can leverage in 2020 and beyond? Well, it's a concept that we call exploitation. And while you might think that that's a negative term, it's not. It's actually a symbiotic relationship that we have with billion-dollar companies. And it's the key to financial freedom in 2020 and beyond. And we've been using this model since 2019 to generate us 12 income streams on semi-autopilot. So here's what we do in the exploitation business model. What we do is we exploit multi-billion-dollar companies to do all the heavy lifting while we make the majority of the profits. We literally get major companies to do all the product research, manufacture products, ship those products, provide services and support to customers, maintain stores and sales funnels, and they hand us the majority of those profits in the process. And here's what that means for you. That means you don't have any inventory and you don't have to stock products. You don't have to chase your friends and family to pitch them on your next latest and greatest business opportunity that you know they're going to fail with. There's no limitations and small ranges of products. There's no tech nonsense of building sites and stores where you have to really dig into that techie side of yourself and maybe you got it right and maybe you didn't. And there's no tiny commissions or small profit margins that make it almost not worth their while to even get started. All of that is gone. You don't have to deal with that. Now, doesn't that sound a little bit better and simpler than the income models you've been trying to do? And here's the deal, it gets better. What we do then is we go a step further and we even get these companies to build massive sales forces for us so that we get paid for sales we didn't even generate. It's actually mind-boggling what you can do if you know exactly what platforms to exploit and how to exploit them. Now, the choice is simple for you. You can keep spinning your wheels, jumping from company to company, or wasting your money on silly courses with the hopes of trying to learn how to grow an income in 2020 and beyond. Or you can start focusing on this new business model that works now and will dominate the next decade by exploiting billion-dollar companies and leveraging their infrastructures. Guys, gals, this is game-changing. All you need to do to learn more about this and get started with it is click the button below and create your free Rise Network account, and then we're going to walk you through step by step this exploitation business model, and you can start profiting as early as tonight. So click on the button below, create your free Rise Network account, and we're going to walk you through step by step everything you need to do in this system in order to start generating an income online. All right, I'll see you on the inside. Okay, guys, so who here, all right, give me a one in the chat. If you saw that video and you get that, would you create an account with the Rise Network? Give me a one if that's you. Yeah. So you guys already have access to this video, all right? And I'm gonna show you guys where you can get it. Who here wants to be able to share that out with people, to be able to get that in someone's hands so that they can see what is happening here with the Rise Network, right? Yeah. Crazy. Look at the chat, Hitesh. It's going nuts. So here's the thing. That's the whole business model in a nutshell. Now, what happens from there? What do we do once we introduce somebody into the Rise Network? What happens? What do they do next? Well, right now, here's what happens. And this is different from what it was yesterday. All right, we've made some changes based off of a lot of traffic that we've been testing out. So I want to show you what happens. Next, they go into step one, where they learn the business model from Hitesh. Some of you have seen this video before, but you haven't seen it in this format. So Hitesh goes through and teaches them the actual business model, much like he just did about 2 minutes ago, and walks you guys through it. So everyone understands what the business model is inside of the Rise Network. Number two, they continue on to step two. Okay, this is a 4-step series. They go to step two, and this is where I teach them about Unbox and how we're leveraging this. Because whenever you're trying to grow an income, you want to be able to have distribution. You want to get a lot of money on autopilot, right? At least on semi-autopilot. And you want it coming from multiple income streams. Because think about this. If you take 100 people and you introduce them to any one product, you're only going to have 2 or 3% that are going to purchase that. Give me a 2 if that makes sense. But if now what you do is, if you send an email out, or you send a series of emails out inviting them to join that one thing or purchase it, you're only going to get a couple % doing that. But then what we do inside of the Rise Network is we then transition into multiple products on your behalf. These are email series that are going to be going out to your prospects that you send through this link right here and create their Rise Network account. We start promoting other things to them. I'm going to show you what those other things are. And what happens is that starts building you a ton of leverage. Okay, so we teach people about how we do this, how we can build a $10,000 a month business with the Unbox platform. Those of you who are watching this in a week from now or in 2 weeks from now, then you already know this because you've been through this video. Those of you who are on here with me right now, I'm going to show you guys how you can get into this and actually watch these videos. Okay, since you're inside of the Rise Network and we're just releasing them. But then they go on to step 3, which teaches them who Unbox is for. What level should you go at? Are you pre-success stage or post-success stage? And which level you should get started up with, okay? Now, something interesting happens here. What we then do in this funnel is we go and say, look, we're gonna give you a discount on joining. We're gonna make it a no-brainer and give you a discount on joining Unbox if you are part of the inner circle. Now, I wanna ask a question. Who here is in the inner circle? Give me a 1 if that's you. And you'll get the link. I promise you guys, you'll get the link. I had people yelling at me to give them the link. You'll get it. I'll show you where it is in your back office. Okay, look at all our inner circle peeps, man. This is crazy, Hitesh. So for those of you who are in the circle, you know how powerful it is in there, right? You know how powerful the training is and how the automation's starting to kick in, starting to ramp up in there. Now this right now, when they come through and go to step 4 in this funnel, in this particular order, they get sent over to this video where they can learn more about the inner circle. And
so if you hit this page, it means you
is a new video. Okay, this video was updated just a few days ago, and we've been running it, and we just made it live for everybody else because it's converting higher. Okay, so that's a new video as well. You'll definitely want to watch that, even if you're in the inner circle. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. But this, what the inner circle does for you, is it teaches you how to do this, how to get people to this link. Because I know everyone, 2 minutes ago, everyone was like, how do I get people to that link there? How do, they want to get people to this link. They want the link. I get that. But the question becomes, how can you sustainably over time get more and more people, 100, 200, 300, 400 people, 500 people a week to this link? Because if you do this, here's what happens. Just by sending people to this one link, guys, here's what happens. It starts generating you commissions when somebody joins the inner circle, number 1. Okay, number 1, it generates you commissions when they join an inner circle. You get a 50% commission on that. And this right here, this video, I looked at our stats, 10% right now of the people who see this video sign up. 10%, guys, which is crazy. So we have to get them to that point where they're able to understand the business model and see this. But my goodness, have you ever heard conversion rates like that before? Give me a 2 if you have. Give me a 1 if you haven't, okay? So we want to get people to that because that's income stream number 1. That's inside the Rise Network. That's an affiliate commission that you earn inside the Rise Network. But affiliate commissions that you earn on people you refer are not enough. Would you agree that you need to have leverage in your business to where if you're not driving traffic, if you're not bringing people in, if you're not doing anything today, if you went to the beach and were sipping, Mai Tais out of a coconut, you still get paid, right? I'm going snowboarding next week. I'm going to be getting paid while I'm out snowboarding with my family. Who here agrees you need leverage and you need to get paid while you sleep, right? You need to get a piece of other people's economic activity and what they're doing, okay? So that's where Unbox comes in. And Unbox won't always be, it's not going to be the only thing in the system, but right now it's the best vehicle out there to provide that leverage and get that, be able to actually earn an income even if you're not doing anything. Because I'll give you a quick breakdown of what the commission structure is in here. If somebody joins Unbox at the pro or the elite level, you get a 40% commission up front. Now, for those of you guys who are in network marketing companies, is that higher than what your network marketing company was? Let me know. Give me a yes if it was, right? When somebody joins. So you get 40% right when they join, and you get that residually every single month. But here's what also happens with Unbox, and this is why we love this platform. First on this, I'll show you a couple of reasons why we love it, but we love it for that reason. But you get that every single month, but you also get a check match on any economic activity that happens in your organization. Whenever somebody makes money in your organization, 4 levels deep, you get a 10% check match on what they're doing, right? On the income that they're generating. That's pretty damn good. Give me a 2 if that's pretty good, right? 10% check match. So we have one account that hit 25K in earnings just because of that. And we have like 5 accounts in here, all right, that we rotate. Now, one of the things that we do inside of the Rise Network to help you get people to join this platform and start promoting it and start using the products and services that are in it, and I'm going to show you those products and services in a minute, is when they join the inner circle, they can actually save $50 or $100 when they sign up. The inner circle is $47 a month, guys, and we're immediately right off the bat going to save them $50 if they join at the pro level or $100 if they join at the elite. Who here thinks that's a pretty good idea? Who here thinks that's a pretty good deal, right? Helps them make the decision to get involved. So we get to put our money where our mouth is and help your team out actually get in there at a discount, because we believe that this is going to be able to make you a lot of damn money, and we want that to happen, right? And again, it's a selfish thing at the end of the day, because we succeed if you succeed. If you don't succeed, we don't succeed, right? And that's how it works, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to show you a little bit inside of Unbox and some of the products and services that they have inside of Unbox and why we kind of partnered with them and why we're so excited about a lot of these verticals. So if I come in here and I go to my business centers, you're going to see a couple of different things in here. You're going to see physical products, medical and legal, travel, which is coming soon, right? And you have business services. I want to say something, all right? Because not like anyone can stop me. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Any of these different verticals would be its own separate company, okay? Metabolic Design CBDs. This is one of the products that you have access to if you are inside of Unbox that you can promote, that you can give away gift cards for, all right? You're giving away a gift card. Somebody can save money. They can go buy it. They don't even know it's an affiliate link. You're not asking them to join any MLM. You're not asking them to house products. You're not asking them to do any of that stuff. They can just take the products. Now, here's what I want to ask you. What's up, Norman? Love you, man. We got to talk, buddy. Real quick, I want to ask you guys, if you're taking Metabolic Design CBDs, just this one vertical, if you've been taking them, has it helped you? Is this something you've been doing? Okay? Just this one product. Give me a 1 in the chat if that's you. I want to see. And actually, maybe at the end of this, I'll show you guys a bunch of testimonials on this from our members. Testimonials from our members that are inside of the platform, okay? That are not getting paid to buy the product, that are buying it as a consumer, that are consuming Metabolic Design CBDs. I want you to take a step back for a second and think about something before I go any further. She says, love it. All right, by the way, I got about 300 freaking ones in the chat. Here's the thing. Have you ever been involved in a network marketing company where somebody that was not required to purchase the product, actually to hit some BV or GV or some stupid compensation plan that you knew they were going to fail in anyway, they weren't prompted to do that because of an income, but they did it anyway? Is anyone in network marketing? Give me a yes if you have. Give me a no if you haven't. Right? They're always prodded to do it, right? We've got hundreds of members right now purchasing Metabolic Design CBDs because they love the product, guys. Because they love the product. They're a customer of the product, and whoever referred them in is earning a commission when they do it, and they're not doing it because they have to. So I want you to shift your thinking from we have to make sure somebody buys a bunch of product in order to be in this opportunity to, oh my goodness, there is actual products out there that people will purchase and generate me an income, not because they're prodded to, because it actually helps them. That's a fundamental difference, guys. And that is the same with all of the verticals that are inside of Unbox, okay? And we're able to give people coupon codes and discounts to using these products that are tied back to us. Christmas was a good example. If you sent out a Christmas card, you should have been sending out a discount code to a product that is inside of Unbox. A Metabolic Design, a Smokewell Gold, a Natural Essential Oils. These are all different verticals that in any other situation that would be the only company in that vertical. But you have access to all of it. Legal, Carefree Now, Tort, right? Oh, there's so many different ways for you to earn in here and so many different ways for people to not even spend money and still make you money. That's why we partnered with Unbox, okay? So let me know if that makes sense, All right, guys. And all of that economic activity is generating you an income because they've joined Unbox. And you didn't even have to tell them about it, right? It got told to them. First, they saw this video. Then they came here, saw the business model from Hitesh, went through and learned how we actually grew an account to 25K a month in like 45 days. And then they go to step 3, which is which level should you sign up at? And then they can go into the inner circle and get a discount when they sign up for it. That's it, guys. There's your funnel. That's your funnel. So your job right now is to simply send traffic to this link right here. Does that make sense? Give me a 2 if that makes sense. And now you can kind of see how one link can build you an affiliate income on the Rise Network side and can build you 11, 12 income streams on the Unbox sides as people are using these products and using these services with Unbox. Game changer, right? And by the way, we use Unbox right now, but I promise you, if we ever have to change it, we will, right? Because it's all about what's going to make you the most money. Right now, this is that opportunity. This is one of them that is just killing it for people, okay? So with that being said, Hitesh, you want to chime in? Because I just heard your mic move.
Yes, I actually want to add something on to what you just said. So guys, there's a very important thing that you need to understand about this whole process. One of the key differences between business models in the past and the business models today is going to be your control over your sales force. One of the reasons why Amazon does as well as it does, and it may not 5 years from now, but one of the reasons that Amazon does so well is because they have a built-in sales force in the form, or a customer force in the form of Prime members. That's why they can move from vertical to vertical, company to company, product to product. They can do whatever they want because they have an active audience that works with them. That's one of the key things that you are doing with Rise Network, because your team, your network is actually built inside Rise. So you are not really dependent on any third-party company where if another company goes under or a company shifts or we decide there are additional companies or additional products that we can work with on the Rise Network side, or you decide individually, even outside of Rise Network, that, hey, I have something that I want to work with that my leads or my customers or my followers or my distributors will benefit from, you can do so. So it's very, very important that you actually have control over your sales force and your customer audience going forward. And that's one of the key things that we are doing with Rise Network. And that's why it's almost a secondary thing right now for those of your distributors on what company and what products you focus on. The more important focus has to be on how much and how quickly can I build my sales force? How quickly can I expand my network size? Because remember, after a certain point, as the number of entities in your network grow, your income starts growing exponentially. In some cases where you don't even know why it's happening, it'll still start happening. So that's what we're going to focus on a lot going forward. So I think we should shift gears a little bit, Kevin, and talk a little bit about how within Rise Network, they can very quickly start growing that sales force and that reach very, very easily.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So let me show you something. Now, inside of the Rise Network, we have something called the Inner Circle. Okay. And the Inner Circle, and I'll hop in there and show you what the dashboard looks like. All right. Let me go in here, VIP, Inner Circle. So inside of the Inner Circle, what we do is we teach you how to generate leads, how to generate sales, how to do this stuff. All right. Who here has struggled with generating leads and sales online? At least getting contacts, generating leads, right? Yeah. So you don't need to even worry about sales. All you have to do is send them to this link right here. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys where that is because I keep seeing people ask me about it. I'm going to show you guys where this is, where you can get your access to it. But if you send people to this, you already see the power in what happens when people go into this funnel, right? They see this video, they create their account, they go through step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on and so forth. And that will generate you up to 12 income streams with the Rise Network and with Unbox. But inside of the Inner Circle, what we do is we teach you how to implement that funnel, how to create it, how to create one for yourself. For those of you who want to go above and beyond, we have AMA webinars where we walk you guys through Q&As on different marketing strategies. We teach you Bing pay-per-click. We give you a slew of free marketing strategies in order for you to do this. E-commerce training for those of you who want to retail stuff on e-commerce platforms. And the reason why we do this, the reason why we actually give out this training, and we do this every single second, third, and fourth Tuesday of the month, we hop on a live webinar and we walk you guys through how to do that. Because what you need to be able to do, one of the only things you need to do in your business right now is kick people off to this link. But you need to know how to do that, okay? You need to know how to do that. And would you rather learn from random network marketer guy number 5, or would you rather learn from people who have done over 1 million leads in the last 4 years? Give me a 1. Give me a 1 for random network marketer number 5. Give me a 2 from us, and we've done over 1 million leads in the last couple of years. Okay, so this is kind of what we do. We get kind of geeky and nerdy about this stuff, but we break this down inside of the inner circle in order for you to actually be able to generate traffic to this right here. And now with this new funnel, we take care of everything else for you. We walk them through all the steps. We show them why they need the Unbox platform, all of that. All right, it's all done for you. And here's what we're going to be doing, guys. For those of you who are in the inner circle, okay, we have a webinar every Tuesday. Go click in here and register for that webinar. All right, because we're going to be doing a 2020 webinar for the inner circle. We're going to be kicking that off as well. But we also do something else in here for those of you who are in the inner circle. Okay, we actually have a product that we just run the traffic for you. So I want to know, I know a lot of you want to do this and you want to learn it and you want to learn how to leverage these platforms, multi-billion-dollar platforms, you know, like Bing pay-per-click and YouTube and Facebook and all these different marketing strategies. Okay. But some of you just want it done. You just want it handled. So somebody type in handled in the chat if that's you. If you just want to get it taken care of, you just want to get it handled, okay? Because we have something inside the inner circle called the marketplace. Once you're in the inner circle, the only way you can get it is if you're in the inner circle, all right? You're already in the inner circle. You're going through the training. You're on the webinars with us. But what you can do is you can actually come back here and go click on this button right here, and it's going to take you over to the marketplace. And that is a way for you to actually have us generate those leads for you in the form of a co-op, okay? And for those of you, if you're in the co-op, give me a 2 if you're in the co-op right now, because I've got some news for you, all right? I need you to go in there, and I need you to click on that link that you see on the screen, the marketplace, and I need you to register for the orientation webinar that we're having on Monday, okay? We have an orientation webinar on Monday, and then on Tuesday, we have our inner circle webinar. So go register for both of those. For those of you who are in the marketplace and the co-op, hop in there. Okay, they already did. They haven't even told them about it, Tesh. They're already registered. So, so that's all you have to do, okay, is go register for that. We're going to have an orientation for it. We're going to hop in there, and I'm going to walk you guys through everything you need to do. We're going to get into not how to generate leads on that webinar, because that's handled for you, okay? You have an easy way to do that. Instead of running an ad on Facebook, you just click a button. Instead of running an ad on Bing, you just click a button. Instead of trying to figure out how to run an ad on YouTube, you just click a damn button, right? That's it. And now that traffic comes in. So what we need to do from there is I need to show you guys how we communicate with them and how you're going to be able to communicate with them to get maximum results out of it. And that's what we're going to start doing on Monday, because we're opening it up, all right? So you just go in your back office, inside of the inner circle, all right? If you don't have access to it, get in the inner circle, and then go, for those of you who are in the marketplace, go click on this, the marketplace, and you'll see that link right there, okay? That's it. That's all you have to do. But that's what we do inside of the inner circle, all right, is we teach you guys how to generate leads and sales. And then for those of you who want to go above and beyond that, we just do it for you. We just get it handled for you, all right? So you don't have to worry about it. So you can go on to other things and do other parts of your business, right? Maybe you're giving out gift codes. Maybe you're doing other stuff, right, with Unbox. Or maybe you're just lazy and you just want to get a fairly passive income. I don't know. But that's how we do, guys, all right? So, Tesh, any more comments on that before we wrap this up? We're hitting at about 42 minutes in.
Yep. There is a very important comment, which is, while you're waiting on the co-op, while the co-op is doing the work for you and all those wonderful things, there is one singular thing that you need to focus on, and that is go to the menu item named the Rise System, click on Links and Resources, which, by the way, will also be on your new dashboard. And the new dashboard will be showing it to you on your homepage.
Yep.
On here, you will see the link to this new sales funnel, to this new video. You need to take this link and you need to start sharing it as much as possible, as quickly as possible, because this is probably the hardest converting sales funnel that exists at the moment of any other offer online. So just take your link and make sure that you're sharing it with everyone as much as you can. So if you're in your back office right now, go to the Rise System, click on Links and Resources, and you should see your link right there.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So that's it, guys. And I want to do something real quick before we cut this off, okay? Before we stop this. Let me toss something in here. I want to get you guys, I want to get your thoughts on all this and let people know, because there's a lot of people who are on here that are brand new. They've never been a part of this. They don't know what we're doing with the Rise Network. They're just getting access to this. So I want to show you something. I want to toss this in here and let me know on Facebook. Hop in Facebook and let me know. And first off, I just made a post and it says, thanks for being on the 2020 kickoff webinar. Are you ready to crush 2020 with Rise Network? I want you guys to hop in there. For those of you who are inside of the Rise Network and not new, toss in this. And even if you're new, let me know. Give me a like and give me a comment on if this is for you, if this is what you're going to be doing in 2020. All right? Let me grab this. Mark that as an announcement. And let me know, guys. And for those of you who are watching this live, you'll be able to see what our members are saying about this live. Okay, this not on a recording, not on this is what people said a week ago, a month ago, 2 weeks ago, what they're saying right now. And here's what I want you to do, especially for those of you that are new, okay? Go hop in that group and add these people to your contact list. Send them an invite, okay? Send them a message, because here's the thing. These are the people that are going to help you get to the promised land. These are the folks that are going to be right there with you walking that same path, all right? These are the people you need to be involved with. These are the folks that are going to encourage you. These are the ones that are going to give you a high five when you have a success and give you the answers when you have something that's not quite successful or when you have questions. These are those folks, all right, guys? It's game time. It's game time. For those of you in Inner Circle, guys, get in there, go register for that webinar, okay? And keep a lookout inside this Facebook group, because I'm probably going to be doing a live tomorrow, just hopping on and saying hi. I want to get in the habit of doing those inside the group, okay? So make sure you're in that group and you make sure you're getting notifications from it, okay, guys? So yeah, let's do this. All right, I appreciate you guys being here. Get back with the person, whoever invited you to this. If you're seeing this on a replay, just go thank them and make sure that you're in and make sure that you're up and running, because for 2020, everything that you've done in the last decade, guys, most of that stuff doesn't work anymore. The traditional things that you've been involved with, building out the downlines in the old-fashioned way, not having funnels and platforms and systems that work like this, not having people on your team that have generated millions of leads doing that for you, it's going to be an uphill battle. It's going to be an uphill battle, and eventually it's going to be impossible. Times are changing, guys. It's changing. You got to change with it, okay? 2020's here. It's a whole new decade. It's not just a new year, all right? Get inside of the Rise Network. Go all in on this. Don't do it for 5 minutes. Don't do it for 2 minutes. Go, this is what I'm doing. Make the decision that this is what you're going to do for 2020 and beyond. And if you do that, I guarantee you things are going to change for you, and you're going to have massive results with this, because we're having massive results with this and we don't stop. All right. It's game time, guys. So I appreciate you guys. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the family. We love you.